Lord, I shall fulfill my purpose and live out my days. That is our declaration as we are endeavoring to better our health. Yeah. I didn't put it on like I correctly like I normally do, but it is on. It is on. It is on. Yeah, that's our declaration that we declare as we are working on our health. We want to live out our days and fulfill our purpose and all of that good stuff. And so it's been a few days since I posted, I think. May have been a week since I posted last, but I don't know. But anyway, a lot has happened in that time. I don't even know where to start. You see, I'm still losing weight. And when I lose weight, you can see it first in my face. Look how defined my cheekbones are now. And I'm just grateful. I'm so grateful to be on this particular journey. I'm grateful that God jump started me with the 30 days of greens, because that not only jump started the weight loss, the cleansing and all of that, but it changed my mind. It changed my mentality. It changed the way I think about the things that I put in my body. Yeah, it changed all of that. It was truly a game changer for me. It was a game, and I pray that it was a game changer for you. So I have not weighed. I don't purpose to weigh. It is the end of September. It is excuse me, it is September 28th. No, 29th. September 29th, and I'll weigh probably October 1st. I'll weigh on Friday. And I'll be back with a video on that. My weight loss, I do know, has slowed down. And that's fine. That is fine. As long as I know that I'm putting the right things in my body, I'm still moving, I'm still exercising, I'm still doing what I need to do to maintain a healthy lifestyle. Have not eaten meat, still have not eaten meat. Went to the beach the weekend. Went to a excuse me. Went to a crab, the giant crab. Went there, and I put crab legs on my plate. I put fish on my plate. I put vegetables on my plate. But how about I couldn't eat it? I could not eat it. I took the fish. I took it and picked in the middle to get the fleshy part, and I just couldn't eat. The crab legs were not. So let me say, when I broke them in half, in my mind, I knew I wasn't going to eat it. I knew I wasn't going to eat them. I think it was just the the idea of crab legs, because I loved crab legs at one time, and just the idea. So when I load it, and even when I think about it now, as she was putting them on my plate, I'm thinking to myself, no nutritional value. This is not going to do anything for my body. Will this cause inflammation? And all those different things, and then the metals that are in it. So this is my choice. I'm not trying to sway anybody. And so I went to sit down. I went to eat, me and my son, and I went to crack it, and it was like I didn't have any excitement. I didn't have any, oh, I can't wait I didn't have any of that. And so I ended up not eating that. I didn't even eat the vegetables, y'all. Because the vegetables to me did not look fresh. And we went soon as they opened, but it just didn't look appealing to me. I did eat some pineapple on a stick. What else did I eat? Picked in the fish. I didn't eat them, the crab legs. I just didn't want that. And I'm trying to think what else. Corn on the cob. I did eat corn on the cob. They had some roasted corn. I ate corn on the cob. I ate pineapple. I didn't, and like I said, my vegetable plate, I didn't touch those vegetables. I just didn't. The salad, didn't touch it. But when I got home, I did eat me a huge salad. I ate the trays. I told y'all I buy those trays from Walmart or Food Line. The spring mix. I ate that. And so something happened in my mind during those 30 days. And I'm grateful that it happened, because now my desires are, they don't drive me in a sense, or um, that memory of what was, that of the experience of eating crab legs. That stuff don't drive me anymore. Have not eaten meat, don't intend to eat meat, won't eat meat. I just understand what it does in Tammy's body. um, Inflammation is my problem. Inflammation is a lot of our problems. The reason why we have a lot of sickness and disease. Inflammation in the heart can cause irregular heartbeats. Okay, so that is where my focus is, on an anti-inflammatory diet. I don't want to call myself a vegan because I'm not. I don't, I do eat plant-based. That is my foundation, is to eat plant-based and to put things in my body that are going to help me to live longer. All right. So with that said, guess what I got this morning? Kimchi. Let me show y'all some kimchi. So kimchi is fermented cabbages. Um, the Chinese eat it a lot. And this morning, I did a let me put my glasses on too. I did an enema. I did a coffee enema this morning, and I have not. After the 30 days, I started doing them maybe once every 2 weeks. Now I'm like once a week. I'm doing them because I was diagnosed with AFib, so I am on a blood thinner, and so with that blood thinner, um, I um, I want to flush all of that out of my body. Okay, so kimchi. So I did the enema, right? I did the enema, and to put back the good gut flora, I'm eating fermented cabbages. So let me give you some benefits of kimchi. Just a few benefits of it, of eating kimchi. For one, it is nutrient dense. It is low in calories, low in carbs, proteins, has less fat in it than a gram of fat. Let me start eating this. Mm, that's okay. Has a sour taste to it. So it's rich in vitamin B6, rich in vitamin C, vitamin K, folate, acid, iron, niacin, and riboflavin. Riboflavin, some people call that. It is a probiotic. Like I said, it will restore the good gut flora, help maintain a balance. So it'll strengthen your immune system, and most of all, is anti-inflammatory. Some people say aids and weight loss and all of that, but those are studies that are, not truly proven. But as it relates to the inflammation, they did a study, and where they do a lot of the studies on mice, and so they injected the lactobus. It's the lactobacillus plantarum. They injected that in the mice. It's a specific strain that's found in kimchi and other fermented foods, and they had lower levels of inflammation markers. Lower inflammation markers. So it is proven to help us as it relates to inflammation, reduce inflammation. So, and for me, since I did my enema, I am eating it to restore the healthy gut flora. Okay. It also, they say it helps to slow the aging process, because when you have chronic inflammation, it's not only associated with illnesses, but it's also accelerates the aging process. So kimchi reduces inflammation and slows down your aging process. It can help to prevent yeast infections. So kimchi probiotics, it is and healthy bacteria. It helps to prevent yeast infections, vaginal yeast infections, from candida, the candida fungus, which is normally harmless. It multiplies and wraps inside of our the vagina, um, and as this fungus begins to develop, it becomes stronger and more resistant to antibiotics. And so they did a test again through animal studies, that the lactobacillus, it fights candida. All right. So eating it, you can eat fermented foods every day if you wanted to. So it helps with the yeast. It helps support the heart. Is And this is due to the fact that it has anti-inflammatory properties. Recent studies suggest that inflammation may be the underlying cause of heart disease. Like I told y'all, inflammation. If we can get the inflammation out, we can begin to restore our health. Okay. All right. So, heart health. And of course, you can make it at home. It takes 3 to 21 days, depending on your surrounding temperatures, which you can always look that up to kind of find how to make it. But I just wanted to share that with you. That's what I'm eating this morning, kimchi. This is okay, along with my lemon water. So we drink the lemon water to get our stomach juices flowing, get our acids going, and then I ate this. I'm eating this, so that's what I'm putting in my body this morning, guys. I My desire is to live long and fulfill my purpose. And so I'm doing whatever it takes to do just that. I know you saying, "Ooh, I wouldn't eat that," or that doesn't sound good, and rotten cabbages. But listen, everything that's a lot of things that are good for us may not taste good to us, but you think about the outcome of what it's doing in your body. Okay, you make that decision. Just make the decision to live long, and then you'll do whatever you need to do to accomplish that goal. All right, love y'all. Have a great rest of your day, and continue to take care of the temple that God gave you. All right, have a great one, y'all. Good morning, you guys. Good morning. Good morning. Hi. Um, I pray that you're doing well this morning. I wanted to come to you this morning and just share with you what I'm eating this morning. Before I do that, let's do our declaration. Psalms 118:17. I shall not die, but live and declare the works of the Lord. I shall not die, but live, fulfill my purpose, and live out my days. All right. It's been about a week or so since I've been on. Things are still going well. Um, I have not weighed. I'll weigh this Friday, but you can see I'm still losing weight. I can tell in my clothes and all of that. Whew, wow, so much, so much, so much. I'm still plant based. I'm eating for my health. I don't like the word vegan because, like I told you, it sounds elitist to me. So plant based. and this is a lifestyle for me. So I want to jump right into this. This morning, I did my enema, and I have not done them. Um, After the 30 days, I started doing once a week or once every 2 weeks. And particularly now that I am on a blood thinner, I'm doing them every week because I want my temple to stay as clean as possible. I'm doing the necessary things the doctors are telling me to do. But on my side, I am continuing to do those natural things that enhance the quality of my life. And so I did my enema this morning, and I decided to do kimchi, which restores. Let me show it to you. Can you see that? There you go. And some people say, "Ooh, kimchi, that's rotten cabbage," but fermented foods really restore your healthy gut flora. And so that's what I'm doing because I've washed out. You do your enema once, and then you do your flush with just the water and just a little salt for the minerals. And now I'm restoring the good stuff that was washed out. I'm also drinking my lemon water, which this is what we put in our stomach every morning. I do lemon and ginger before you eat anything. Put this in, and it gets your digestive juices to flowing, and it gets your digestive tract. It wakes it up. Mm, wow. So let me get right into it. I don't want this video to be too long. But the health benefits of kimchi, I want you to just think about what I'm saying. Everything that's good to you may not be good. Uh, Good for you may not be good to you. Like it doesn't taste all the greatest. This has like a sour taste to it. It smells really strong. But I'm looking at the benefits of it. That's what I am looking at, the benefits of it. And that's what you need to look at, the benefits of what you're putting in your body. So kimchi, some of the benefits is it's nutrient dense. It is filled with packed with vitamin A and vitamin C and at least 10 other different minerals and over 34 amino acids. So it's low in calories, low in carbs, it's proteins, it's not much on protein. Fat is less than a gram. If you're watching your fat content, only thing sodium is high. Your sodium intake is high. But again, when you do your enema, you are restoring back to your body. Is 55% of the daily nutritional value of vitamin K, 22% of the daily value of vitamin C. You have your folate, you have your iron, 21% of the daily value, niacin, good for the heart, riboflavin, 24%. um, and it's a good source of nutrients for our bodies. So it's not rotten cabbages in the sense of there's nothing good in it. There are a lot of nutrients, and we understand that vitamin K plays an important role in many of our bodily functions, including bone metabolism and blood clotting. While riboflavin, it helps to regulate energy production, cellular growth, and our metabolism. So the next thing kimchi is good for is it contains the probiotics, and that's what I'm taking it for. Um, what happens, the lacto fermentation process that kimchi undergoes, it makes it particularly unique. Fermented foods not only have an extended shelf life, but they also are enhanced in taste and aroma. Strong. Lacto fermentation uses the bacterium Lactobacillus. It breaks down sugars into lactic acid, which gives kimchi that sourness. And so the probiotic portion of it is the lactobacillus. And it is known to help prevent or treat several conditions like cancer, cold, constipation, gastrointestinal health, heart health, mental health, skin health. We all need those. Um, and we have to keep in mind that many of the findings are related to high doses of probiotic supplements or things like this. So you eat it every day. This is where you're going to see the benefits on a greater scale. And they're believed um, to have a lot of benefits for our body. So the next thing is it'll strengthen your immune system. The lactobacillus bacterium in kimchi, this particular strand is common in kimchi, and it is known to lower inflammation, lower inflammatory markers. So as we get the inflammation out of our body, remember we talked about that. Um, we really set our bodies up to function like they were create. It was created to function. Inflammation is the cause of a lot of diseases, and so if we get the inflammation down, as my chiropractor told me, he said if we get the inflammation down, we can get the pain down. So we working on inflammation, getting that down in our bodies. Um, so that lactobacillus from kimchi, it enhances our immune system. Inflammation, it reduces inflammation by suppressing it. So they do a lot of their studies with mice, and one of the studies revealed that one principal compound in kimchi improved blood vessel health by suppressing inflammation. So in another mouse, kimchi extract administered and it 91 milligrams per pound of body weight daily for 2 weeks lowered levels of inflammation related enzymes. So it lowers inflammation in our bodies. It may prevent yeast infections. So that lactobacillus, it fights candida, which is the major component in yeast infections. Vaginal yeast infections, just yeast. It fights that. The lactobacillus fights candida. They've done tests on it, and the particular strain in kimchi has proven that. Some say, they did a study, 4-week study on 22 people with XX weight, and they found that eating fresh or fermented kimchi helps reduce body fat, body weight by mass, the BMI, and body fat. So we have to keep in mind that those who ate fermented kimchi displayed significantly greater improvements in blood pressure and body fat percentages. But again, as we said earlier, you have to eat it on a regular basis to really see the benefits of it. We can't eat it just one time. Okay. It supports heart health. Why? Because again, due to its anti-inflammatory properties. Recent studies suggest that the inflammation may be an underlying cause of heart disease, and so eating fermented foods, it gets that inflammation down. All right, it's 11:11. Father, I thank you in the name of the Lord that you are reigning on my land. You are watching over my land from the beginning of the year to the end of the year. In Jesus' name. So that for me, that is my 11. When I see the numbers 11:11, I think about Deuteronomy 11:11, and I stop in that moment and I pray that prayer and make that declaration. The decree is, I will reign on your land and look over it from the beginning of the year to the end of the year. That is the decree. That's the king's decree. Our declaration then becomes, reign on my land and watch over my land from the end of the year to the beginning of the year to the end of the year. We just repeat what we hear heaven say. We release it out of our mouth. So thank you for bearing with me in that moment of interruption. So heart health, it reduces inflammation, and you can make it at home. It takes anywhere from 3 days to like 21 days, depending on your surrounding temperature, the fermentation process. So those are some things that kimchi is good for. You can do your own research. I just wanted to share that with you. I know you probably have seen it on shelves and just didn't know what it was for. But get you some. If you're doing your coffee enemas, make sure you are restoring that healthy gut flora, the friendly bacteria. And you can find that in kimchi. All right. So we're going to get this down today, and we're going to continue out our day. All right. I got started kind of late this morning, but um, late is better than never. Like I said, it's after 11 o'clock here on the East Coast. But I did a lot of self-care this morning. I did some reflection. I did my enema, and I just took my time to get myself together. And you need to do that too. You need to de-stress, decompress, because I realized something. I had a stint with sciatica last week, and it came after I experienced a very stressful project. I just paid attention. After I finished that very stressful project, I went through a severe uh, bout with sciatica. And what I was doing as well, let me share this. I'm gonna just be honest. I was eating those what do you call them? Veggie chips, veggie straws. And I didn't pay attention then as to why did I want that? And not only did I want it, when I got it, I ate the entire bag in one sitting. I was stressed. I was stressed. That project stressed me to no end. I even came out of that project when the administrator reached back out to me. I came out of it saying, this is the last time I'll ever do a project like that, because it was so stressful. It was so stressful. And so I did. My body kind of absorbed that stress, and it showed up in my that sciatica. And I'm going to come back and talk to you a video. I'm going to do a video on how I stopped it in its tracks. I did. I stopped it in its tracks. I had some severe pain for a few days, but as the Holy Spirit led me, there are some things that I did. And so make sure you watch that video. Make sure you watch that video, because there is remedy. There is remedy. And so, that's why I went to the beach the weekend. I went for a long ride to de-stress. And so now in the mornings, I am taking it down even another notch, of just meditating. I'm laying in the bed a little longer just to get my thoughts together for the day. I don't lay in the bed past 8 o'clock, but I find that when I relax in the morning, instead of getting up and doing my devotion meditation time, and then my mind going to my day, I find that if I lay there for a few more minutes, it gives me peace, a greater level of peace. So I'm learning how to de-stress, because I have a lot on me. So I'm learning how to do that. And you need to learn how to do that too, because stress will increase the inflammation in our bodies. Yeah. It will increase the inflammation in our body, the production of inflammation in our bodies. So that's my morning for you. Remember Psalms 118:17. I shall not die, but live and declare the works of the Lord. I shall fulfill my purpose and live out my days. We're putting good stuff in so we can experience a greater quality of life. All right. Y'all have a great day, and I hope you're hanging in there. I like I told y'all, I can see I'm still losing weight. Look at there. My cheekbones are more defined. My skin feels really good and soft, and the blemishes are they're leaving. They're like faded, but we're gonna hang in there with the process. We're hanging in there with the process. We didn't get this way overnight, and we're not gonna be changed overnight. All right, y'all have a great, great, great day. Have a great day, and make sure you're putting something in your body that is going to improve the quality of your life. All right, have a great day.